Why are you selling things to people that you wouldn't even partake in? We are inyata, that kind of lifestyle. We are inyata. Because would you work in a factory, my ladies and gents? Because there's boys that were also promoting it. Abu Zilawizi and that Tando's ex-boyfriend guy. These are things that they wouldn't do. So how is it, guys, I'm asking you this now. How is it that you are then influenced to do something, buy something, by people that would never touch that product or do that thing that they are telling you is okay for you to go and do? They say that they didn't do their research. They feel so bad. We're sorry. I should have done my... They did do their research. What the hell do you mean you didn't do your research? The research that you did was to question the other influencers. How did it go for you? What was the pay like? Did they pay you? Was it legit? That is the research that they did. They didn't care about what's going to happen to anybody else thereafter, as long as they get their bag. That is the research that they did. They used our Ditsy dumb blondes. They did. Because they watch them on social media and how they behave, what they do, what kind of people they are. They don't have a conscience. This is the riff-raff of the influencers. This is the bottom of the barrel. But they big names because you guys put them on that pedestal. And after this, I know for a fact it's going to happen. Y'all will forget it. Me, I'm not part of the cancel culture situation. I just point out the things that are really shitty. And it's so obvious. But they've always been shitty, in my opinion. Look at these people. Wow, wow, Viva. Another day, another drama in South Africa. And everybody is so outraged by that Russia Start program. Why? Why is everybody so shocked that these particular influencers would partake in something as dangerous as this program, the START program? It's not shocking to me. I told you their influence is fake. And you have a problem if you subscribe to their nonsense. If you are gullible and influenced by these people. Time and time again, they have showed us who they really are. But for some reason, people tend to forget. Or it's only a problem when it suits you. When you feel like, what's trending this week? Who can we cancel as a collective? Let's get into it.
Imagine being promised a brighter future only to have your freedom stolen. For weeks, we've been exposing the hidden truth behind the Russian Alabuga Start program. They lure young African women with dreams of jobs, education, and opportunity in Russia. But once you step through those doors, it's not hope you find, it's exploitation. These girls are forced into military factories, assembling war drones, and handling dangerous chemicals without protection. They're kept under constant surveillance, trapped in a dorm they can't leave, and told to keep silent. I thought I was coming for education. Now I work with toxic substances every single day. I'm living a nightmare. Worse still, they are chosen because of their dark skin. The officials claim it makes them more resistant to harmful chemicals. They must pay for their own food during their first months, and when they finally earn a wage, it's swallowed by hidden costs, leaving them with nothing to send home. This isn't an opportunity, it's modern-day slavery, a new, brutal exploitation of African women for foreign military gain. Don't let this injustice go unnoticed.
Your favorite influencers are recruiting you to build drones in Russian factories, and also possibly to be trafficked.
I am in Russia, the Republic of Tatarstan. Very excited to be here. This is where the START program takes place. Apparently, girls are treated fairly here. Africans, Asians, Latin Americans, they're given housing, jobs, and on top of that, they are taught how to speak Russian. Yep. So this is a fresh new start, basically. I will be watching, listening, I'll be sharing every single thing with you guys. I need you to stay tuned and enjoy.
So yes, I'm in Russia, in the Republic of Tatarstan, and guess what? It actually turns out there's no bears roaming around the streets or snow all year round. It's actually really beautiful here, like green, peaceful, and full of life. I have 3 packed days ahead and my research starts here at the Administrative Center of the Special Economic Zone. I'll show you how the START program works, and we'll even get to meet some of the participants in person and speak to them at their workplaces. So stay tuned for that, it's actually going to be pretty interesting.
Okay, let's talk. Imagine waking up one morning and realizing that you could be working in another country, making bank and living your best life. And you didn't have to spend a cent to get there. Sounds crazy, right? But what if I told you it's 100% possible, and firstly, it's happening right now?
So we are now here at the school where the learners learn Russian, and we are here with one of the students. Can you please introduce yourself and let us know where you're from?
Hello everyone, my name is Kugonza Annette and I'm from Uganda.
Okay, so we hear that you haven't been here for the longest time. What we want to know is, how has your first experience been with the time that you've spent here?
I've spent here 1 month so far, but the experience is, I can't even tell. It is wow, because I've met new people, new girls from different countries, like Madagascar, South Sudan, Tanzania, Rwanda, and so on.
Like the moment they blow up, it's like they lose their sense of morality. Like the moment they have their followers and their brand deals, it's like they disassociate themselves from the reality of actually being a South African woman. Because what do you mean? You are using your big platform with your big followers to actively promote a human trafficking syndicate.
But what made me think about it as suspicious, or what raised my alarm bells, was it's so vague in terms of what the opportunities are. You know, it's well packaged in its presentation, like we're offering these people like residency and this and that, and they make the packages, or whatever you want to call them, sound really attractive. But when you pay attention, they're not really saying what you're going to be doing there. You know, they boast about affording them opportunities to learn, to speak the languages, to stay in a community that's safe and fully furnished and housed and whatever. And when you look into it, it's like, what exactly do you want from these people?
They are coercing South Africans into getting jobs in other countries, which is probably why you've come across an ad probably asking or giving you the opportunity to go work in Russia, England, Japan, etc. And they are offering accommodation, they're offering transportation, and even doing the visa application on your behalf. All you have to do is apply. But be very careful, because some of them are trafficking rings. Currently, 200 South Africans were found in Japan in a trafficking ring, and 20 have been returned home.
You'll actually find that program has had so many red flags with it, where you basically lose your freedom. If you need to leave, you need to pay like something like $20,000 US. They pay you peanuts, so you can never really make that loan, right? So you basically just lose your freedom. It is just so many red flags. Like, it is human trafficking. I don't know what the hell is going on, but please, guys, do not sign up for this nonsense.
You are undermining our intelligence because you think we are your followers and your supporters. You see, women of South Africa, I am going to be your father today, because I see this thing of you guys not having your fathers in your lives has never made you guys to grow a conscience and to act correctly in this society and learn what is right and wrong and learn what is accountability.
Ezinye influences are very evil. Ezinye influences are very evil. Because I just came now from a live from the Russian campaign influencers, right? One of the ladies, I forgot her name now, her username. She literally went live and said, I'm paraphrasing what she said, or what? Guys, if you want to go to Russia, go. If you don't want to go, don't go. And then she gaslight the people in the comment section, guys, don't wish other kids the opportunity to go to Russia. Aye.
Yes, just because it's your favorite female influencers who are at fault, now we need to take their apology and move on. Just like that. You're busy here telling us, no, they didn't know, they didn't have a clue. No. Let's swap the genders. If ever these were male influencers who were in this situation, benzothini.
Start programming again, Miss Kat. Start program.
And some of you are standing by your favorite influencers, because I'm from one of the creators' lives now, and she kept on reiterating that she apologized. She doesn't know what people expect from her. And she kept saying, keep them coming, as people were commenting the word Russia. And some people were even gifting her. Woo! I don't even know if I'm overreacting to this whole thing. But this is a betrayal to humanity.
I'm even scared to say this, but there's two ways trafficking can happen. One, you're currently in Africa and they recruit you, they fly you over, and you land up in Russia. You've successfully been trafficked to work in the sex trade. Now let's talk about the indirect route, whatever you want to call it. You get recruited, they fly you over there, you get there, and there actually is work for you. I'm not saying it's the work you thought was there for you, but there's work. Either you're going to become a cleaner in those factories, or you're going to be assembling the drones. Now, the article I read, they said there is exposure to chemical toxins. Over time, you get exposed to those toxins. It might leave you incapable of working. They just still might have work for you. I don't want to say this, but there's men that are super sick in the head. Sick or not, they will want you.
Guys, the Russian program thing, how much are these influencers getting paid to promote this program? I've lost count of the number of influencers I've seen promoting this thing. Like, I swear, guys. Oh my goodness.
Oh, I just woke up. But to all the influencers who were promoting that human trafficking Russia scheme, anizodelete nje kuphela mase niyathula ukuze anizochaza ukuthi yini eyenza ukuthi nenze lento eniyenzile, because I'm sure nigooglishile before nihambe.
I waited to have these influencers shoot themselves in the foot a little bit more by giving us fuck-ass apologies and saying, I didn't know.
Russia ho etsahalang? I mean, I feel like from those videos, you could tell going on. So I'm just wondering if there's actually people who would fall for it, or who would believe, oh my God, maybe this is an opportunity for me to, like, you know, do something with my life.
Zila is the same person. We watched his progress. He knows nothing comes easily. Am I disappointed? No, I'm disgusted.
That program, yes, was human trafficking. And it's not the first time that your face started promoting human trafficking. You guys need to stop being shocked. It's not the first time. Human traffickers are now working with your favorite influencers.
Personally, I believe we need an explanation as to why you guys would decide to promote human trafficking. Why would you guys promote human trafficking?
So guys, what's the way forward now? What action are we taking against these influencers who are part of recruiting young girls to Russia, now that we know it's not all roses there? I mean, before you start a campaign, surely you do research. So they knew.
If you decided to apply after all of these videos here, or you've already applied, and they tell you that your application has been accepted and you need to get to Russia as soon as you can, and when Slimandin, you do go to Russia as soon as you can, I am not liking, reposting, crying over you once your mother starts posting that she cannot find you.
Ladies, it's time for kitchen table talk. And this one is serious. Russia. Do you not, have you Googled, firstly? Let's start there. Have you even Googled? That's a place for human...
Hope you guys are well and amazing. Just to address this entire Russian campaign thing, promoting the STAR program that was involved in Russia, and I am here to take accountability for my actions. I am one of the influencers.
But I really do apologize, guys. I am so sorry. Mina bengazi nkosi yami. Azawufaka Russia. Wait.
I'm really sorry, personally, as well. I'm apologizing on behalf of my wife. It's a mistake that we've made, and acknowledge and account.
I wake up at 4 a.m. with millions of DMs, people telling me this is happening, that is happening. The first thing I want to do is apologize, but then I want to explain to you guys as well what happened.
Trapped. One of the ones that I spoke is actually back now. She came back because she had already
Vault unlocked.
Hello, what's up, you dazzling diamonds and the others? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Linda Kyle, and this is the Vault. Anyway, you guys, let's jump straight into this video. Alrighty then, you guys, if you guys haven't already, please do like, share and subscribe to my channel. And if you guys do enjoy my videos, please do click on the thank you button. And before you guys leave out of here, please do drop me a comment in the comment section down below. Right, in this video, you guys, we are going to be talking about the Russia Start program and how the influencers that have been advertising it duped everyone. First things first, they knew exactly what they were doing. They knew exactly what they were doing. Okay? It's just like with any of the other brands that they collaborate with, whether it's a skin product or clothing, it doesn't matter. Their bottom line all the time is the bag at the end of the day. And after they have done the work and received their bag, they don't care what happens to you. Have you seen how many of these influencers will promote, right, a skin product? And then you go back into their videos or their vlogs and you see they've never actually used that particular product at all. They just show up for that one campaign, sell it to you, and then they dip. And it's not even a product that they use. Same situation with this Russia Start program. It's not a service or an educational opportunity that they would use. They would never be caught dead taking part in that program. Did you guys actually see the girls that are in the program? No offense, but they look like they are suited to work in factories. The girls that are promoting it would never be caught dead doing those jobs. Why are you I have a problem with what they did, because I 110% believe that they knew exactly what they were doing. But I also have a problem with people that fell for the scam. Because what is influencing? I view it as if somebody has actually done the thing, used the product, and they're saying these are the results, then I can trust that person. However, these people just went to Russia for 3 days, asked a few little questions, galloped around recording these videos, and they trust this place. They can sell it to you. It doesn't make any sense. It's like a person that's going to sell a product to me, but they've never used it. You can tell who's lying and who's not, because the evidence would be there in their history. Now you're wondering, when it comes to makeup products or water products, why your skin is breaking out and that person's skin is thriving and surviving. It's because they're not even using what you are using, what they are selling you. It's just a job to them. They've never actually cared about you. You're just a number. The more numbers they have, they can ask for a higher rate. Look at the people that are promoting that program. It's the riffraff. Didn't anybody sit back and go, why is it this particular group of influencers? I didn't see all of the nicer girlies. Not that these influencers are not nice, but you know what I mean. I didn't see our K-Yams, or rather the Nivea kind of girls. Our Grace Mondlana, I didn't see them there. That must make you go, look at these people's track records on the internet. They do all the dirty, grimy things. The first person that I saw actually promoting the START program was Utando. And I was just like, how is this girl who decided to drop out of school gonna promote an educational program? How? Abosima, they've had their issues with other products, fake sneakers, those cell phones. Hey? How are you going to believe those people? Abosima come out on a monthly basis to tell you, oh no, it was just a prank, we lied, that's fake, that's fake. Everything about them is fake. And yet you're still going to follow and cling on to their every word because you love them and their lives are so enchanting. They're not. And if for people to accept money for such a dubious situation, you must know that they're very desperate. Their lives are not what they put out to the world. It's not real life. It's not. Right? We've seen all the videos. And when Utando actually advertised this START program, I was just like, They're only looking for females. 18 to 22. What a small little gap. Okay, some programs here in South Africa, they range from like 18 to 35. An 18-year-old coming out of high school is trying to figure out their life. Maybe go to university and go figure that situation out. Why are you going all the way to Russia for hospitality? Possible education opportunity. And factory training. We have factories in South Africa. I know it's hard to find a job, but if you look hard enough, I'm sure you can find a factory job. Because when you come back to South Africa, what are you going to say? What are you going to be applying for? Another factory job? Where's the real opportunity there? Where's the growth? And aren't people asking themselves, even those influencers, especially them, that's why I'm saying they knew exactly what they were doing. Marana Corner, those girls they don't seem like they're the brightest. And let's just be honest, from what we've seen on social media, they don't seem like they are the brightest. Why isn't Russia giving this beautiful, great opportunity to their women? Why are they targeting African women? So them coming out with their apologies saying, I'm sorry, I didn't know. No, you knew. Even Lucia Mtanda, she was asking questions. It's giving trafficking vibes. And she asked the question I'm asking now. Why are there any Russian people that are doing this? Where are the Russians? Where are your people? Don't you want to empower your people in your country? And Akon, if you are one of the people that fell for the scam, did you guys call the South African embassy that side to find out, is this thing legit? Because apparently part of that application was to send a 2-minute video. What kind of job or educational opportunity is that? It's giving audition. It's giving audition. And those people, they selected the grimiest influencers. They did. Look at that group of people. It's them. It's that clique that does all these dirty dramas. They trend, then they get bookings from the dirt and the filth. Like I said, I did not see a Grace Mondlana type of situation over there. Those are the kind of situations that make you sit back and be like, why aren't the other reputable people there? Not these kids. They knew exactly what they were doing. If they didn't, then they're stupid. They're idiots. They must be. They just got there for 3 days, free holiday, and recited the words from that script. They all said the same thing. They all did the same movement. I will better respect an influencer that has personal experience, don't tell me about 3 days, that has personal experience with a product, a service, or what have you. Why are you selling things to people that you wouldn't even partake in? We are inyata, that kind of lifestyle. We are inyata. Because would you work in a factory, my ladies and gents? Because there's boys that were also promoting it. Abu Zilawizi and that Tando's ex-boyfriend guy. These are things that they wouldn't do. So how is it, guys, I'm asking you this now. How is it that you are then influenced to do something, buy something, by people that would never touch that product or do that thing that they are telling you is okay for you to go and do? In one of the videos, I saw one of those dormitories, and they had like 4 bunk beds in a room, very small room with 4 bunk beds. It looks very uncomfortable. It looks very uncomfortable. And they're asking the same questions because they knew. When they're asking those girls, do you guys go home? Why are you asking them that question? I don't know any other program, let's just say here in SA, or learnership, where people go and they maybe live at that res, and they're funded by a company, and people are constantly asking them, do you guys go back home? Or other programs out there in the world. But this one, all of those influencers were asking that question. I'm going to go and interview the people. Guys, you come on, there's programs for hospitality. You cannot be going to Russia to go and be a waitress. You would rather stay with the dirt in your own country than to go somewhere else for more dirt in a different country where you don't even know the language. You cannot sell people anything that you have no experience with. 3 days is not experience. 3 days is not enough for you to find out. They say that they didn't do their research. They feel so bad. We're sorry. I should have done my... They did do their research. What the hell do you mean you didn't do your research? The research that you did was to question the other influencers. How did it go for you? What was the pay like? Did they pay you? Was it legit? That is the research that they did. They didn't care about what's going to happen to anybody else thereafter, as long as they get their bag. That is the research that they did. This has been going on since 2022, if I'm not mistaken, where the program had started and then they stopped because of these allegations. So when they contacted you now, you still didn't do your research. You didn't see those old videos. It's just a search. Google, TikTok, anywhere where you can search. It's all there. The videos are there. Old videos are there. It's just about the bag. You're trusting people like Cyan Bush with your lives in foreign countries like Russia. Cyan Bush is the same person that set up a girl, Babalo, to slap her around, lied about a brand deal, to get her to a particular location. These are dangerous people. Usima's busy playing fake life with a boyfriend there. They fake. Usiam Tanda apparently did a sterilization to the boyfriend. I don't know if that is true. It was never confirmed. But she also had a little dirty dramas. Untabi saying, yeah, now her apology was the worst. It wasn't even an apology, she did a live. And then she seemed so arrogant about the situation, telling people that, well, it was your choice to go or not to go. Now I was just doing my job. I don't know anything further than that. Listen to how much accountability these people actually take. Now they're coming up with these sad videos, apologizing. So they ate the money. It's finished now. You can take down the videos now. Damage has been done. And then, did you see any other African, like Nigerian girls or any other African country people promoting it? The influencers from the other African countries. Did you see them? Because no, I didn't. They used our Ditsy dumb blondes. They did. Because they watch them on social media and how they behave, what they do, what kind of people they are. They don't have a conscience. This is the riff-raff of the influencers. This is the bottom of the barrel. But they big names because you guys put them on that pedestal. And after this, I know for a fact it's going to happen. Y'all will forget it. Me, I'm not part of the cancel culture situation. I just point out the things that are really shitty. And it's so obvious. But they've always been shitty in my opinion. Look at these people. They're not legitimate people like that in life. Like, you know what I mean? It's that group. And their apologies are so generic. I don't even think Cyan Bougie has done an apology yet. Because she's too busy celebrating her 24th birthday. And these girls, some of them are like 23 or even older. And the program wants 18 to 22. You're so old. Why are you promoting it? Why didn't they get the girls that are in the program to sell this thing? Why is it these South African influencers, the riff-raffy ones? So no, guys. We don't understand. You know, guys, human trafficking is so serious. And to be that far away from home is so dangerous. Did you hear about the South Africans in Thailand? This is very recent. They were promised jobs as well. Oh, was it and Ukraine, you know? It was Thailand and Ukraine, I think. And then when they got there, no, the Ukraine ones, when they got there, they had to participate in the war. And the Thailand ones were also doing this factory work. Harsh conditions. Factory. It's a factory. And you don't see their classrooms or where they hold the lectures. You don't even see one testimonial from the girls that are there. Where are they? Do you see how it's a problem? So no. It's not a matter of these are just kids. They don't know what they're doing. Because when they are balling and living it up, like they fake lives, they're not kids there, ne? They're grown adults, ne? Getting the bag. But when it's a problem, now it's kids. They don't understand. They understand. They're over 18. They get it. They know, as ditzy as they are, ne? They do understand. And that's why they were all asking, did you guys go back home? Because they know. They saw something there. They just don't care about you. They don't care about you with this Russia program. They don't care about you when they're selling the products, the wigs. Hey, didn't Cyan Bougie also have a scamish situation with a clothing brand? Do you see these people? Weren't the boys, what's his name, man? That boy that was dating Tando. He was doing those Forex things and then there was dramas with that. They don't care. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? They've never cared. Perfect one. Cyan Bougie once said, I don't want to be your kid's role model. I'm not a role model. She's just living her life. So why would she care now? Why would she care now? They don't care about you. You care about them. And in that group of people, I'm yet to see or hear one of them influencing is a positive. Speaking about God, it's no. They are just fake with their fake lives and their scams. And they knew, in my opinion, exactly what they were doing. They just don't care about you. To them, for me, they are the riffraff of influencers. To them, you are the riffraff in life in general. That's how they view you. So the Department of Justice Crime Prevention is investigating this situation. And I think they will be investigating, obviously, all of them. But Cyan Bougie, because apparently her post had garnered the most views. And she's very silent about the situation. Maybe in the background they're busy speaking to legal. Who knows? But I am very curious to find out, are we ever going to hear a testimony from somebody that actually went? Did they ever make it back even? Like, what's the vibe? And guys, you need to check these things. If you're going to another country, find out from the South African embassy that is in that country. Is this legit? You have to get your ducks in a row. The influencers returned back home safely. It was just a job. And obviously they had to promote it, so they have to come back home. But will you? So as much as they are shitty and wrong, if you participate in these things, you are wrong. If your skin starts breaking out and you wada, you are wrong for going to go buy that product because you saw that influencer. You should know your skin better. You should know what's right for you. That's the thing. Everybody's just influenced. Nobody is themselves. I mean, I will be myself. I would rather be myself. I can't be influenced because everybody else is doing it. Everybody else is saying it. Everybody else is wearing it. I can't do that. And it's high time that people go back to being individuals. What do you like? Who are you? You can't be a copy and paste of these riff-raff people. They don't care about you. And that's not to say that all influencers are like that. There are some influencers that actually really do care. And you can tell. You can. But laba, rough. Oh, please, give me a break. Why is everybody so upset now? Let's be upset when we find out what happened to the girls that actually left. But for now, you guys just want someone to cancel again. Because tomorrow you're going to forgive them. They were just kids. It's all good and dandy when it's a situation like this. They were just kids. But when they're doing grown people stuff, they're not just kids anymore. Now they grown-ups. It's when it suits you that they're just kids. It's wrong. And in that program, these girls, they didn't ask, what are these courses? What are these people going to be learning? How much are they actually getting paid? How often are they getting paid? What are these courses? Why must you send an audition video? It's an audition video. Did these girls sit in the lectures? Did they see? How many other girls have testimony? Other girls have succeeded in life after being in that great program. Where are those testimonies? You see what I mean? These girls and boys knew exactly what they were doing. They don't care about you. They never have. And they never will. Because just like any other drama that trends in this country, this too shall pass. And then it's back to business as usual. And then they're going to leverage this trending situation for bookings, for deals, and even more companies will approach them. The riff-raff. It's leveling up time, is it not? That's how it works. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. So take care of yourselves. Be alert, be alive. Ask questions, guys. You can't believe everything that these people are saying. They're not your family. They don't care about you. You're just a number. That's it. Case in point, Untabi saying, it's your choice if you wanted to go. I don't know. She's got an attitude, that girl. But they would never do those factory jobs. They wouldn't. But it's okay for you to go and do it. So what are they influencing you about? They're not normal. Like, they're really not normal, hey? And then some of you out there are also not normal for falling for these things. Come on, guys, you need to wake up. These are the end times. This is very dangerous what they just did. And then for those that take it very lightly, clearly you're not watching our trafficking videos and stuff. We've been talking about these things and our videos about this fake influence. Come on, go back into the videos and go watch. It's the same riff-raff influencers. Influencers is fake. They don't even use the products, guys. It's just a bag. And I remember what they said. I don't want to have your child's influence. I don't want to be your child's role model. So why do you listen to them? Because they have a catchy intro. I'm the baddest what in the what in the what. Everyone's crazy. I love her. Why? I find it quite hilarious. I don't find the situation hilarious. It's very scary. It's very sad. Guys, be careful out there.